What's up, guys? Welcome back to Let's Play Bioshock Infinite! So we've returned to the Plaza of Zeal, as it's called, down here in Finkton, and this is, we're gonna see what has actually changed since we've been down here. Now, there's an encounter gonna break out over here, and for some reason in this particular encounter, we're not allowed to use the skyhooks that are in this area. The skyhooks I was using to fight the handyman earlier, the game just will not let us use them. It's kinda dumb. But whatever, it's kind of like in the first Bioshock where they like lock your walking speed to have a certain scripted event happen. It's kind of that kind of scenario. But there's really nothing going on here. It's just they want you to go this exact direction, because this is technically supposed to be an open-ended area. They want you to go this exact direction and fight these exact guys. Elizabeth being very appropriately perched up there to throw me some more hand cannon ammo. Pretty standard encounter, but the one thing I definitely want to be careful of is this beast over here with his own volley gun, because he is going to be a right pain in the ass, and he can become a real problem if I don't take care of him properly. So, the further that you push forward in this encounter, the further he's going to fall back. He's going to try to use the volley gun at range, and like most enemies in these type of games on the highest difficulty, with weapons that have arcing trajectories and splash damage, they can hit you with pinpoint accuracy from the complete opposite side of the map. I'm looking at you guys with fuel rod guns in Halo 3. But yeah, that's not the point. It's really dumb, and I already killed 25 enemies with the hand cannon, so that's pretty fast. I really don't know why they didn't set that achievement to 50 or 100, because you would easily get that in this game. Alright, we got him close up. Now, if you wanted to use the shock jockey or the bucking bronco on him, I just used both there without even realizing it. That would be good. He's still not even really taking a whole lot of damage. He's got that really heavy armor. You can see how that armor just absorbs bullets. He looks like a freaking knight, this guy is so heavily armored. But again, making him more susceptible to damage with the shock jockey, we just turned him into dust with the volley gun, so that was really good. There is another tear here. They can get us some more volley gun ammo. I don't know if that was there the first time around. We could have used that against the handyman or not. I doubt it was. But it will let us, will allow us to be a little more trigger happy with this thing and show off just how good that increased splash damage is, and kind of do what that guy was doing against us and use it at range. And also you get to see that the increased splash damage a lot there. You can also, the normal sight with this thing is kind of like, it kind of helps you compensate for the decaying trajectory, but the actual scope on it does the same thing. Like when you scope in, you get this little like grenade launcher type of sight that lets you kind of gauge how where you have to aim it. And it's pretty, you would think it's kind of, it takes some practice to get used to. It really doesn't. You really can guess pretty accurately where you have to have it angled at to get the shot to connect. Not a difficult weapon to use at all. The only other thing is there is a turret over there as well. I'm going to just temporarily drop the hand cannon to pick up this machine gun and finish these guys off. This is one of the last times you're going to see me use this thing in the game, because I typically don't care for it, as I've discussed. It's also not upgraded. I'm going to go ahead and possess that turret there, which is going to finish off the last guy. Alright, good deal. So, before we actually move on with the plot proper, I suppose, there's a couple of little side areas I want to go to over here and just wrap up everything in the Plaza of Zeal. If we hairpin lock our way into this area, I didn't go in this area earlier because there was no point. I really needed to trigger that tear in the prison there in order to get the Vox code cipher for this wall over here. And now Elizabeth is going to prompt us to use it. There's also conveniently more hand cannon ammo.
This looks like the one.
Set to midnight.
All right, we get a lot of good stuff in here. We get an infusion, a voxophone, and a lot of lockpicks, which is really
I came
nice.
to Columbia because I believed in God and because I believed in honor. But Slade has shown me this. There is no God in shutting our brothers out from the family of man, and there is no honor in defending those who are strangers to its meaning. Perhaps in Finkton there is one more deserving of my service.
Alright, so now moving on with things. We still can't use those skyhooks. That turret is back online. I should have been... I probably could have just killed it with one shot of the hand cannon there if I had been paying attention. I thought it was lower on health than it was. There we go. The thing took so much longer to kill than it should have. And luckily it gives us exactly the ammo we need. Alright, so let's head back into Chen Lin's gun shop and go, because since he's alive now in this row, let's go talk to him and see if he'll make those guns for us. Those loading screen transitions are really turning out nice. Let me know what you guys think about that, if the editing is good on that, because I'll at least show that there's a loading screen there, but it just cut out most of it.
Let's go find that gunsmith. Maybe he's upstairs now.
Huh, something's not right here. Where's all his machines, all his equipment?
Mr. Lin? Chen
He's here,
Lin?
but he doesn't seem
Excuse me,
right.
Chen Lin?
Who are you? You speak up. Speak up! Can't hear you over all these machines. Very loud.
I'm Booker DeWitt.
Stand back. These machines very dangerous. Wait downstairs with Mrs. Lin.
Daisy Fitzroy sent us. We need to talk to you about getting some weapons.
Machines very dangerous.
What have we done?
For stupid
It's like
people.
putting together a machine incorrectly. We've messed it all up.
Mr. Lin,
Downstairs.
what is wrong with him?
Remember
It's
who
trying to
met
run
us?
but with a missing piece almost.
In some way.
He's there, but
remembers
his
them too.
something else is off.
How would you reconcile?
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm looking for Mrs. Lin.
Mrs. Lin?
No, I mean a little Chinese lady. She was...
Booker.
This is not
This
the
is
same Mrs.
Mrs.
Lin we
Lin.
talked to before, Elizabeth.
What's he got without his tools?
Well, your husband is a bit out of sorts.
If he could work again. Maybe. If he could work.
She still looks disproportionately large compared to you, though.
Can you tell me who took your husband's tools?
Goddamn police. They took them and locked them up in the impound in Shantytown.
Would having his tools
Asians, man. Asians.
Who cares? We're not getting any guns.
Yeah, Mrs. Lin is not Asian anymore. Go figure.
Let's head to Shanghai.
So I really have no idea what's going on with that. This is bizarre.
Seems to be in style.
So, again, the game artificially extends itself from us getting to the point of the plot, and now has us go to Shantytown to get all of his equipment back so he can make the damn guns for us. Like, good God, this part of the game is really stretched out. But it's okay because it doesn't really feel like it's dragging the plot, because you know, the gameplay is a gradual progression. I'm skipping that whole encounter, by the way, because screw that. I'm skipping that whole encounter. There's an interesting dialogue here between Booker and Elizabeth, but I was just saying, the plot does drag a little bit, but you get a lot of character development, and you get a lot of gameplay progression.
It's as much a mystery to me as anyone else. Maybe Songbird knows, but he's not talking.
I'm sorry.
To wear this stylish symbol to cover up my...
Alright, so this encounter right here is going to break out whenever we enter the area. These guys are here, but they're not aware of us yet. I want to tear open the skyhook here and get onto the center platform for some better cover. I used the possession on this guy right here. He's got a rocket launcher, and hopefully he'll be a good assist for us. And we can have a good vantage point to take out these other guys. I took a lot of health damage with that, though. Man, he's just going to town down there. Look at him go. He already killed a guy already. And there's a rocket launcher up here for us. Gonna drop the volley gun just to get some damage out, and I may pick it back up again. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's like, you know, we're still, it's not like, you know, extending a movie or something, because, you know, we still have the gameplay, we're still having fun, and, you know, the gradual, there's a turret over here too we can tear in if we need to, but, you know, the gradual progression of the gameplay is good, and, you know, the the little character moments and development like that is also really nice. They're not trying to cram it all into a tiny little space, because you get more time to pick up more voxophones and learn little by little about the environment, which I feel like is the better way to get invested. And you know, here we are, we're only halfway through the game, and now Booker and Elizabeth finally have a conversation about her finger. So it's like, you know, I do like the pace of the game, even though I griped about the why did it insist on me dropping the hand cannon for that rocket launcher? Anyway, I do like the pace of the game, despite my gripe there. I can see where it would be acceptable to criticize, is what I'm saying. There's some loot in here. There's also, if you look there, it looks like there's a new vigor in there along with a bunch of weapons, but we can't get in there right now, so that's unfortunate. We're gonna have to get it on the way back from Shantytown here. And oh boy, we're looking forward to that place, let me tell you.